You're watching another NerdStalker event update. Okay, we're live. Hey, good morning. This is Greg Laurie, aka SocialGreg on Twitter for the NerdStalker Media Network. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on last night's August 27th SF NewTek event, which had some pretty notables like Waze, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But it was a great night. Good to get SF NewTek back online again. They were away for about over a month, and it was nice to see kind of a packed house there at Mighty, 119 Utah Street in San Francisco, California. So I just wanted to get a quick rundown of what I saw last night and give you my initial thoughts on how the pitches went and what was said. So let's just run down to it. We got Waze, Deanne Elsnor, head of partnerships now at Global, and she was running the company a little bit as a co-founder, and they recently got bought by Google. And so she talked a little bit about that. She couldn't go into a lot of detail what was going on with the Google acquisition, but one thing she mentioned that was really kind of really nice is that they really wanted to keep an agile company but work within a bigger structure, and that's all new to them. None of them on the team had really worked for a very big company. So I thought that was interesting. And one thing that will give the NerdStalker seal of approval for her in terms of the Life Balance Award of the night. She was delayed and she couldn't give her pitch till about 8:45, which is or actually after 9 o'clock, because she had a back to school conference with for her daughter. So I thought that was kind of sweet. But she definitely gives the thumbs up from the NerdStalker group for life-work balance. And anyway, if you don't know about Waze, Waze is an app you get on either Google, Android, or iOS that lets you track exactly what's going on in an area and actually avoid congestion if you need it, avoid construction, avoid delays. It's really kind of a nice app. One thing she talked about last night I thought was really interesting. She said that the NYPD called her and wanted to give them for consideration all the speed traps that is in their area. So and that was kind of interesting way of thinking, because what that then imposes is that if it's on Waze and you're tracking Waze, you will actually probably slow down or avoid those things. Or it was kind of as she called it, a progressive way of thinking for the NYPD. So anyway, kudos to Deanne Elsner for pitching last night. And anyway, I want to go to the next one. #sell. So Brad Davis, the founder, pitched last night, and #sell is it's pretty cool actually. You sell items in seconds, and you get real-time alerts. So basically, it's like a Twitter-like posting for something you want to sell rather quickly. So I think it might work better if maybe somehow Craigslist and them could get together. But and that was kind of an interesting thing. He brought out a dolphin that he said his wife was forcing him to sell, and kind of just demonstrated how the app works. So anyway, Brad Davis did a great presentation last night. DocSend, Dave McKinney, the technical guy for DocSend, had a really great app, and this is the NerdStalker favorite of the night. Actually, I'll go ahead and, instead of summing it all up, they have a way of actually, when you embed a link in any of your marketing materials and send it out, a way of actually tracking who has seen it, how long they've seen it, how long, So basically, it's another in-depth way of actually engaging with everyone. And anyway, catch DocSend. They're at DocSend.com, and check it out. I think that DocSend has some interesting thing for you marketers and salespeople out there, so you could see exactly who you're engaging with, how they're actually receiving your materials, if they're actually engaging with your materials or not, and actually may set, for your sales guys, may set up the sales call, or for your marketing guys, may set up the marketing pitch call a little bit easier if you know that who's actually interested and who isn't. So anyway, thanks to Dave McKinney for that last night. Next up was CloudHQ. Sync your cloud. Now, this was really cool. It was not my favorite last night, but it was really cool. Sanad Dazdar, the CEO, pitched last night. So what CloudHQ is that if you have a lot of these cloud services, and we all do nowadays, everything's in the cloud, Evernote, Dropbox, for example, Google Drive, OneDrive Pro, whatever you have, it allows you to sync multiple docs across all those platforms. It's actually really, really cool. Though again, I'm going to emphasize it was not my favorite that night, but it's really cool. Check out CloudHQ at cloudhq.net. We had ComfortWay, which it's a mobile Wi-Fi and Oleg Provident of ComfortWay pitch last night. So mobile ComfortWay, and it's kind of an interesting name. I'm not sure I want to call it weird, but it's an interesting name for a marketing guy like that. So it's a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot that enables unlimited mobile internet around the world, and so that's kind of cool, actually. So they have a kind of a firmware billing service platform that allows all this. Check them out at comfortway.com, www.comfortway.com. And lastly, we had a surprise demo. Chris Hewer of Alynd pitched a really cool service, and let's see if I could actually pull that up for you guys. One sec. Adolfo always nails me for not being able to set up all these shares very well. So let me bear with me here. So Get Alynd, as you can see here from their website, is a collaboration tool, but actually tracks commitments. And in Chris's mind, what he's trying to really do with this is actually to gain clarity, which then builds trust, which then creates better products, which then also builds your reputation. So I think it's another level up from this whole agile team methodology that they're thinking of, but it's actually a way for project managers. I was a project program manager for a long while, to actually gain commitment and gain trust amongst your team members by making sure they could actually commit to their deliverables on a timely manner. And it had some neat features where you actually could rate the person. You could find out feedback from my standpoint. Was I able to complete this on time? It actually has some nice features. HR has some HR implications there. But I think program managers, product managers would really kind of look like this tool, because I think it provides a collaborative environment. Anyway, I just wanted to sign off and let you know what I saw last night. And thanks to Miles and the crew and all their sponsors. Akamai, Twitter was a sponsor last night, and others who made last night possible. So anyway, this is Greg Gloria, aka SocialGreg, on Twitter for the Nerd Stalker Media Network, where we believe in tech, startups, design, and you. Thanks for watching, everyone, and be careful out there.